hard it was for you to walk away
Yeah.
when you had time at home. Obviously, you're friends with Derek. Would you like to see him hang his gloves up now with a long career he's had, and how hard will that be for him to do?
I know where Derek's coming from right now, and I can't speak for any other man. I can't make decisions for anybody. Derek will have to make his own decisions, and he's been in this game long enough. He's a veteran, and he will make the right decisions best for him and his family. But for me, I'd love to see him retire, but still stay in the sport, because he's a legend of this game in British boxing. He's like a folk hero. People love him, and who wouldn't want to tune into Derek's fights? Always entertaining, always gives his all, and he's definitely a good fighting man for sure. Been around so long.
Tyson, do you think that if you do fight this, that it will be for undisputed, including the
I'm not a boxing promoter, so I can't answer that question. But there is 2 promoters up here. Maybe they can answer that question.
Yeah, of course it'll be for the 4 belts. I mean, I know there's Hearn's telling everybody it won't, but that's not his decision. And the fact of the matter is, the rotation of these belts anyway, which is a fact. The next one up for a mandatory is the WBA, and the WBA have no problem in allowing a unification to take place for the good of boxing. Who wouldn't do that? So that's where we are. And all the other talk is, it's the same old thing, like you won't sell tickets, no one watches it, no one, most of the stuff he said is a bit like, when he picks people in fights, it's always, they're always crap picks. He always gets it wrong.
Any more?
What fights are you looking forward to seeing most next year? Would it be Usyk Fury or Joyce Fury? Which is going to be the
Question. Which one would I like to see?
Yeah. They'll get the money from having Tyson.
I don't think. I mean, obviously, both of them are huge fights. There's no doubt about that. What would I like to see? I think the one I would like to see, from my satisfaction, is to see the Usyk fight, because I want to see Tyson get what he should be. Officially, I believe he is the best heavyweight in the world. He is, in my opinion. So he gets that. But I'd also love to see the Joyce fight, because of the styles. I mean, it will be something special. So get them both on. If Tyson wants to do that, we get them both on. We get them on.
Hopefully, in the first 6 months, we can get both.
Yeah. But that's up to Tyson. He's the guy who's getting in there, and he's got to be right. He's got to be comfortable with everything, and providing he's comfortable, then we'll get him on. And I've got
Get
to
me
say,
in there. I'm like a high-paid escort. Right. Show me the money, and let's roll. Let's rock and roll, innit, Bob? We're not in this game for nothing. We're here to get paid and get laid. Come on!
Tyson, do you think Usyk is overrated?
Usyk, listen, man's a good fighter, and we'll see if he's overrated when he fights me. That's all I can say about him.
but you're not going
Look,
to take
let me say
right,
something about Usyk, and don't forget it. Tyson, he's a Ukrainian. Ukrainians fight like nobody else in the world. People didn't give them a chance against Russia. So much bigger country, and they knocked the crap, and they're knocking the crap out of Russia. Don't bet against the Ukrainian. I think Tyson wins that fight, but Usyk is going to give him everything that he has.
Usyk is widely considered to have the best footwork in the game. How do your legs compare to the version of Tyson Fury of Klitschko 7 years ago?
I don't know. It's a tough question, isn't it? It's a long time ago, and age waits for nobody. But Usyk's older than me, actually. So he's about 35. I'm 34. So it's an even match. If he was 22, it might be different. But he's an old man. He's had 300 odd amateur fights. He's worn out too. He's got about 250,000 miles on his clock. He's had 315 amateur fights or something. Then he's had about 20 professional fights. And I don't believe he's got the best footwork in boxing. No. And I don't believe he outspeeds me either. Because if you look at the AJ fights, he was getting hit quite often. And he's marked up.
Derek.
Yeah, Derek really put it to him.
Yeah.
Derek had him 50-50 really. And listen, he got the decision, fair play. But it was a close fight.
It's nothing.
And even the American guy who he fought, Witherspoon, he was hitting him with shots. He was marked up. So he's not the hardest man to hit, even though he's a southpaw. I think my long range and speed and feints will do the job on him. And we'll see. I want to have a boxing match. Why not? I think I'm faster than him. I think I'm the quickest heavyweight out there.